Hello, we're going to talk about pushing your needle forward. I don't know why that's making me smirk, but it is. You know the work that you do that feels very busy but doesn't seem to get you anywhere? Yeah, we don't want that. We want to focus on the work that actually keeps our needles moving forward and keeps our businesses growing and the sales coming in and all of the good things. How do we do that? Because let's be honest, we're very good at lying to ourselves sometimes. In last week's video, I was talking about some of the things that I thought someone should know if they were thinking about starting their own business. And one of those things was something that I've learnt the hard way again and again and again. And that is to simply plan around your sluggish self, your most sluggish self, not your Monday morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, raring to go self. I think what I actually said was that you would rarely see that version of yourself, so you needed to focus on the sluggish one because they're the ones that has to do the work. And building my to-do list and doing the work through that lens has been a game changer, which is why I mentioned it in that video. But it can be difficult to know what to prioritize, because if you're planning around your most sluggish self, that means you have to be laser focused and pick the most important thing from your to-do list. How do you do that? And the way you do that is simply to focus on the money. Or I've said it in the past, and I'll say it again. I don't like this phrase, but it just cuts through the BS like no other. So, like it or not, I use it. Follow the money. This is where we have to take our creative hats off and put our business hats on. What makes us money in our business? What brings money into our bank accounts? So for example, it could be your online shop, be that a website, Etsy, or somewhere else. So we're going to take that as an example. You're going to ask two questions, and it's essentially the same question but coming at it from two different angles. But the first question, what is one thing that I can do today that could generate some income? For example, if it's your shop, it could be creating a brand new listing out of your existing products, making a bundle out of them, for example, or a gift set. A listing that wouldn't involve you making anything new, but taking what you already have and creating a new listing out of that. Promoting one of your products with a call to action on another platform, be it social media, Pinterest, YouTube, one of those things, wherever you promote yourself. It could even be just putting some real research into new products or new niches that you could move into to create some more income. These are productive things that have a benefit on your bottom line, which is essentially your bank balance. Okay, this is where we flip it around. If you're focusing on doing something, if you ask yourself, will this put money in my bank account? Sometimes the answer will be, well, it could, but not directly. You want to pay attention to that. For example, scrolling on social media for research. That's not going to put money in your bank account. Put your phone down. Or here's another good one. Comparing your shop, your website, your blog, your whatever to someone else's shop, website, blog, whatever, for research. You got to be careful with that research. It gets very sneaky. That's not going to put money in your bank account. That is not pushing the needle forward. That is filler. Again, put it down. Remember, we are planning for your most sluggish self. So if you have time and energy to spare, then do what you want. But for today we're focusing on our most sluggish selves, and so we're focusing on the most important thing. We're focusing on things that will benefit us directly, and comparing yourself to other people isn't it, okay? Okay. Now you can kind of see how we very easily fall into the trap of procrastination, and a lot of people seem to think incorrectly that procrastination looks lazy, that it's just lying in bed scrolling on TikTok doing absolutely nothing except for what you're supposed to be doing. I don't think that is procrastination, because whenever I have procrastinated, it looks very busy. It's busy doing anything and everything bar the thing that I need to be doing. For example, I will attack the washing pile, the laundry pile, whatever you want to call it, so hard when I'm putting off something else in my business. Like I said, I'm being productive. It looks very busy. Is it the thing that I need to be focusing on in that moment though? No, it is not. Yeah, procrastination is rarely lazy. It's usually very, very busy, but with the wrong thing. And that's why I suggest asking yourself these two questions, because one will help you think about it in terms of moving forward, and the other question will help you look at it in terms of what's actually keeping you back. If you ask yourself those two questions about the task that you want to do, you're more likely to hit on something that actually will help you keep your needle moving forward. Even if you are feeling at your most sluggish, and I hope you're not. But let's be honest, it does happen a lot. And remember, small progress is still progress. Yes, I know that's trite. I know that's a cliche, but it's true. Cliches are cliches for a reason. They stand the test of time. So you know what I'm going to ask you to do now. Go forth and do something that's going to push your needle forward.